Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Thursday Night Warzone, folks. It is a pleasure to be here tonight, as of course we have 4 great matches of action, but of course the road to Battle of the Brands continues here tonight, especially after the fallout last week when Jacob Case decided to team with Triple H. Well, now this week, all questions get asked, and all questions will be answered here tonight, folks. And, folks, by the way, anybody who's watching on Twitch, I have new emotes. I have brand new emotes that I have gotten an artist to actually make emotes, which is pretty sick. But anyways, folks, welcome to the show, and welcome aboard. It is a pleasure to be here tonight. Of course, folks, I'm Commissioner Pike of the Wrestling League, of course, the main commentator and the guy who runs the business. But anyway, folks, here is your lineup for tonight. Starting off the show, Jacob Case will open the show, of course, the LCW World Champion who joined forces with Triple H. Well, now a big question that needs to be asked. What is next for Jacob Case? As, of course, he has to deal not only with the fact that he's now part of Triple H's group, but also the alluring target, that is, of JJ Guzman. And then to kick off the action, folks, an unlikely alliance of Benjamin King and Garrett Hunt, as they will be forced in a tag team against Big Money Pimpin. Big Money Pimpin last week stole the United States Championship. Well, now they will be part of a tag team match once again, as they face off against the rivals of Hunt and King. And then Trey Bankz with another open challenge this week, as he goes against a mystery partner opponent once again. The question is, though, is who is willing to step up and take on Trey Bankz, as last time he faced Tupu Fuamatu. And then after, it's a 3-on-3 match, as the Bullet Club of Hakeem, JD and Avante take on Shady McGrady, Dangerous J, and EK Show. And of course, Shady and Dangerous J, both of them former Bullet Club members. So a really weird time, as we've seen 5 current and former Bullet Club members. And of course, EK Show and LC and LWE call-up. And then the Death Dealers will make an appearance as the tag team champions. Now know their next match against Black Ops at Okay, apologies about that, folks, but again, the Death Dealers already knowing their tag team match, their old tag team championship match at Battle of the Brands when they face the Black Ops. But of course, they still need to watch their back, as of course, the Unstoppable Force are still lurking in the background. And then, folks, to round off the night, it's Riley Dawn, it's Orochi Lee, it's newcomer versus veteran, and both these men are not going to give anything up in order to beat the other. Riley Dawn looks to try to get the upset on Orochi Lee, but of course both men have their allies in their corners. Dawn has J1, Jacob Case, and of course former general manager Triple H, and of course Orochi Lee will have JJ Guzman in his corner. And that is, folks, the card for tonight. And that, folks, is going to be fun to watch. Folks, we are ready to go here live, as we are ready to get things underway. We're going to start off the card, of course, with Jacob Case, as of course the current world champion of LCW will kick off the show. And so, folks, let's head down to ringside. And never mind, because I forgot to set things up. My bad. Let me do that real quick as we wait. But anyways, folks, it is a pleasure to be here with y'all tonight. And it is gonna be something special. Guzman is in our Guzman has, I don't know what's going on there, but Guzman has basically crashed my entire PC for some reason. Okay, my PC is like crashing very badly. What is going on? Okay, give me 1 sec. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, and then it's this one. My PC was like frozen for like a good minute. I don't know why it was. Okay. This one. Okay. And then it's that one. Okay, we are all set, ladies and gentlemen. No, we're not. No, we're not. What do you mean I didn't? Okay. Okay, y'all gonna have to give me a minute. I somehow did not download the last thing I needed. So I have to go into Canva and download this. So the stream may be a bit buggy. But until then, I'm going to show off the other emote. So both of those are the emotes now you guys can use. Which are pretty cool. But anyways, this card is kind of insane, especially for what we have to. Again, folks, we are just 3 weeks away from Battle of the Brands, and it is a card you do not want to miss. As of course, championship matches, and what looks to be like a war is starting to set up here between Team LSL and Triple H. That is unconfirmed at the moment. So we don't know yet if that is going to be confirmed or not, but we're hoping to try to get something. Okay, this is going as slow as it can. I'm sorry, y'all. It's going very slowly. Y'all gonna have to give me a minute here. Jeez, bro, it is going so slow. Okay, well, as that's happening, I guess I can just begin with Jacob Case, as he's going to make his way down to the ring. But folks, here we go. Let's head down to the ring as we wait for Jacob Case. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing at this time, the LCW World Champion, Jacob Case! Well, Jacob Case is here tonight. And of course, with Triple H in the background, he is definitely looking to put some words into effect here. But the question is, what does Jacob Case have to say, especially after teaming up with Triple H? And the fans absolutely giving in to the boos here. Look at this. Jacob Case just soaking in the boos. The man does not care, especially for being the longest reigning champion of all time. But here's Jacob Case as the boos continue. You all were fooled. You all didn't think that I would pull the trigger, did you? Week after week, I've been defending this title, and of course, having to be in the locker room with these idiots. But Triple H always had my back. Triple H always was there when I needed it most. And so that is why I decided to join J1 and Riley Dawn. Because I knew Triple H and I knew his vision. I knew what he wanted more than anything else. And that was to make LCW the only brand that mattered most. There's a big reason why LWA doesn't have their championship anymore. It's not because of a stupid goal pot. It's because they couldn't defend their own championship. Adrian Creed was just another statistic because every single week that man made that title so worthless. But now since it's in the hands of an LCW wrestler, that value goes up. And so now where do I stand? The longest reigning champ. I'm about to achieve 400 days as LCW World Champion. No man has ever reached the limit that I've gone to with this title. I've held this title since last year at Bound for Destiny. And the man who I challenged for at Final Destiny isn't even with the company anymore. So Guzman, don't think that you're going to be safe just because you get to challenge for this title. You're outnumbered. You're outplayed. And there is no chance in hell that you're taking this title off of me. Not until I retire. Oh, here comes Guzman. Oh, here comes Guzman. Case, for a man that has held that title for nearly 400 days, you have got to be the stupidest person I've seen in my life. You decided to team with the one man who made this company what it was. Sure, Triple H made sure that that title was being defended, but you cannot question your actions when you are, without a doubt, the biggest hypocrite I've ever seen. You, for the last couple of months, you went down and you went after that championship. When you first got here, you tried to make a statement by winning that championship. And what did you do? You teamed up with Black Ops. And then time went on. And then after Final Destiny, Black Ops were no longer in your hands. And so you had to fight alone. But you never fought alone, did you? You never fought a single match without any interruptions or even a single person ruining the match. That is what makes the difference between you and me, Case. You are nothing more than a coward. and I can prove it, because at Battle of the Brands, I would want your entire group, Triple H, J1, Riley Dawn, including yourself. I want everyone except for you barred from ringside. But we can't have nice things, of course. We cannot have nice things because you had to ruin it all by simply taking the championship away from LWA. So, Case, I see eye for an eye. I see a man who's scared of me because he cannot fight alone. And sure, you fought Akira alone, who won the LWA World Championship at one point. But there is not a single doubt in my mind that I will come out of Battle of the Brands as the LCW World Champion and show to the world that, yeah, maybe I am just an LWA call-up, but there has been men before me who have found success in being part of LWA. Look at Garrett Hunt. I may despise that man when it comes to being online, but inside that ring, I at least respect him because he knows how to fight. You, on the other hand, Case, you've been running your mouth since day one. You've been trying to say that you are the top man of this company. You are the top man of this entire business, and you think you can just run through this entire company without facing me. And guess what, Case? Maybe you should drop out of this fight and give me the title, because at Battle of the Brands, I'm going to embarrass your ass. Well, damn. Holy! What a statement by JJ Guzman. That man just went off on Jacob Case. Wow. Folks at home who have just tuned in for possibly the first ever time, there is a match coming up that involves these two men. And unfortunately, I do not have the graphic card for it, but there is a match between these two men at Battle of the Brand. Jacob Case will defend his 370-day streak as champion against JJ Guzman, who has been nothing more than an absolute dog in the last couple of weeks, winning match after match, earning this opportunity, and now with a chance to end the streak of Jacob Case, JJ Guzman will have what it takes to try and finish his legacy. Coming up next, folks, in our show, an unlikely alliance is Garrett Hunt and Benjamin King will have to be a tag team in order to take on Big Money Pimpin, as, of course, last week, Benjamin King and Garrett Hunt were part of a TLC match to determine who was going to be the United States champion. Well, it turns out Nighterman was walking out of there with the title. Instead, it was Godson and Blaze King who went in there and destroyed the match, stole the title, and ran away out of town with it. Well, here tonight, Hunt and King will have to fight together to get the title back around their waist, but this is an unlikely alliance between these two, and who knows if they can even work together. Folks, we will see what happens now as we head down to ringside for this match. And here we go, we're underway, and oh, look at this! Immediately, Garrett Hunt tags himself in. Garrett Hunt decides to not let Benjamin King start the match. And instead, he's going to allow himself to be the starting of the match. But that may have not paid off, as Blaze King gets the work here on the current United States champion. And now look at this teamwork here by Big Money Pimpin, Godson, and Blaze King. Bam! Double drop kick to Garrett Hunt. Oh, and a spine buster to add on to it. And again, the absolute disarray that these two men, Benjamin King and Garrett Hunt, have with each other, especially after last week's match. And now, oh, good God, what a knee by Godson as he just destroys Garrett Hunt. And now tagging in Blaze King. And once again, this tag team of Big Money Pimpin going to work with a shoulder tackle. Now Blaze King, oh, flying elbow right to the head of Garrett Hunt. And now look at this submission hold here by Blaze King. Garrett Hunt trying to break out of it. The question is, will these two men, will Garrett Hunt and Benjamin King be selfish in this tag team match? Well, who knows? But this is the most selfless tag team I've seen. Big kick by Godson. And now, look at this. Once again with a double drop kick to Garrett Hunt. And a cover once again on the United States champion and a kick out at 2. And now look at this. Garrett Hunt trying to get to Benjamin King. And he does so. Benjamin King is tagged in. And the question is, what do they do here? Oh! Going for the knee there is Benjamin King as he begins his run here in this tag team match, going after Godson. Ducks underneath to the arm drag there. Benjamin King counters. Oh! What a backhand though, and a coffin drop there by Godson as he gets the work here on Benjamin King. A man who's been here since day one. Benjamin King was part of the first ever main event on LSL Kickoff, which was our first ever show here in the company. Blaze King, though, tagging Godson back in the ring again. Both men in position off the ropes and a reverse suplex there. And Godson once again going to work on Benjamin King with a punch right in the face. And so far, this team just not working together. Oh, flying elbow once again by Godson. Benjamin King with a counter. Oh, arm drag there by Benjamin King to try to get things back going his direction. As he goes for the knee once again on Godson. But he misses the moonsault. And oh, big reversal there by Godson. Look at this, he's got him in the chicken wing. And now look at this, he is making fun of the fact that he's making fun of his height. Benjamin King, yes, he may be the smallest guy in here, but he is not that small compared to his competitors and, of course, his tag team partner. And now look at this, no Garrett Hunt. Oh, never mind, reversal by Godson. Oh, and a pimp slap. Oh, and another one. But Garrett Hunt responds with a spine buster. And Blaze King breaks up the count. And now Garrett Hunt tagging in Benjamin King. And of course wiping his hand on his leg and not allowing Benjamin King to even have any source of respect. As now Godson off the top rope with a flying clothesline takes down King again. Here's the cover. 2, no, kick out. Now Godson once again. Bam! Double stomp on the Benjamin King. And a cover, and once again Garrett Hunt breaks the count. And now this time another cover here. And oh, this time he's got the ropes. Oh, big slap once again by Godson. He's got him up. Oh, Michinoku driver. Back in, Blaze King now against Benjamin King. The battle of the kings here. Oh, Benjamin King though. He's got Blaze up on his shoulder. He's looking for go to sleep. And he got it. Go to sleep by Benjamin King. And now look at this. Benjamin King maybe looking for the corner. Oh, but the Godson smashes Benjamin King into the corner. And that works out for Blaze King. Uh-oh, top rope maneuver here. Blaze King maybe thinking about something here. Oh, where is he going? Oh my God, to the outside! Oh my God! Blaze King and Benjamin King crash on the outside off of a superplex. Back inside the ring, Blaze King, after sending Benjamin King to the outside, he's now looking to get things back on. Spear by Benjamin. Cover 2, broken up by Godson. Benjamin King though continuing his work, double axe handle to Blaze King. Now Benjamin King off the ropes with a reverse blockbuster there. Now it's Blaze on the outside being targeted by Benjamin. Benjamin though throws back Blaze inside the ring. Continuing with the assault. He's not even thinking about putting Garrett Hunt back in, but now he does. Now tag team move here to try and take out Blaze. Up and over. And now Blaze. Oh, Garrett Hunt just punched Blaze. Just punched Benjamin. Oh, what is this? Godson. Oh, baseball slide takes out both men. And now, throwing Garrett Hunt back inside the ring. A big advantage for Big Money Pimpin. And a misfire. Body slam by Blaze. And a master moment here now as Godson gets back inside the ring. And a big moonsault takes down Garrett Hunt again. Oh! Ref, that was so close to a low blow. Oh, pimp slap! Oh, and the backhand as well! Benjamin King and not allowing this match to end that quickly. But Godson with 2 massive slaps across the face of the United States champ. And things have definitely shifted in this match as now Big Money Pimpin gets back to work here. Oh, Garrett Hunt though with a big miss though. Or Garrett Hunt forces Godson to miss. But Godson, oh, counter by Garrett Hunt. Hunt throws him back inside the corner. Tagging in Benjamin King. Now, an axe handle to the head. Benjamin King maybe thinking about something here. Forearm right to the back. Another forearm and another forearm. So far, Benjamin King and Garrett Hunt have been struggling here to work together. Godson gets thrown into the corner. Now Benjamin King tags in Garrett Hunt. Trying to put some more damage into this. Now picking up Godson. Oh, Godson breaking out of the hold. Not allowing him to get back going here. Now look at this. No! Dragon suplex by Godson. Tagging in Blaze. And back in Blaze King. Stalking his prey. And now Blaze with Garrett Hunt. Oh, DDT. Now throwing Hunt into the corner. Maybe looking to finish this thing once and for all. And now look at this though. He gets him up. Uh-oh. Burning Hammer! And Benjamin King saves the match once again. Well, you gotta think Garrett Hunt maybe on the verge of losing it here. Irish whip. One hand choke slam. And he's not going to tag out yet. Oh, and a reversal. And Garrett Hunt's going to take advantage of it. Uh-oh, Garrett Hunt. Maybe looking to finish this thing. Oh! That wasn't his own version of a pimp slap. He just pimp slapped Godson across the face. Here's the cover, 2. Oh, and a kick out at 2. Wow. He tried to beat him with his own move. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Not here, not here. Oh, curb stomp. Godson's in trouble. Godson's in a lot of trouble. Here's the cover. This might be it here. 2, 3. Benjamin King and Garrett Hunt, despite a... Uh-oh, what is this? Oh, what is this? Hunt's still pissed off. Garrett Hunt's still pissed off even after the win. Showing that the tensions are still high between the two. And Hunt almost pissed off over the win. So very, very confusing there. Anyways, folks, coming up next in our show, well, let me just double check myself real quick. Okay, yeah. Folks, coming up next in our show, Trey Bankz will go against a mystery opponent. Bankz already on a win streak after facing Tupu Fuamatu last week. Well, now he looks to continue his win streak with another opponent here tonight. Well, let's see what will happen as we head down the ringside for this match between Bankz and a mystery opponent. And here we go. Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 220 pounds, Trey Bankz. Trey Bankz, again last week, well, in the last couple of weeks, he's been challenging and getting the win and everything, but now it really goes to think what's next for Trey Bankz is a future championship match maybe possible for him. Of course, frustration from Garrett Hunt as he is. And so we're getting word that Garrett Hunt and Benjamin King are absolutely cussing up a storm backstage. Both men are absolutely pissed off. Well, anyway, and hello. This is I would say this is a bit of a shock here. Hello. And his opponent from Manhattan, New York, weighing 250 pounds, CJ Eddie! CJ Eddie answers the call. Well, that's a big moment there for CJ Eddie as he will go against Trey Bankz, and I need to do something real quick, folks. Hold on one sec. I'll get back to y'all in a quick moment. All right, folks, I am back. Just had to shut my door. But this should be a good match. This honestly should be a really, really good match. Well, let's see if CJ Eddie can get I would say a bit of a payback here for this match as we are underway. Oh God! Big kick by CJ Eddie as he misses a moonsault. And any moment like that where you slip up, you will pay the price. Here's a cover here by Trey Bankz, and it is a no count. Oh, reversal by CJ Eddie though. It's all about quick movements between these two guys. They're always known as quick, high-flying, fast movers. And CJ Eddie, definitely one of them. The Psycho Killer once again. The man who once was the Psycho Killer is now back as the Psycho Killer. And now you see Trey Bankz. Oh, big kick there by CJ Eddie right into Trey Bankz' leg. And now big kicks once again. CJ Eddie going to work here. Now he's got Trey Bankz against the ropes here. And now he sends Bankz to the outside. CJ Eddie looking to fly over the top rope and crash down onto Trey Bankz. Lord! Got big shots here by CJ Eddie. And a big clothesline to finish off the combo. And now Eddie stalking his prey in the corner. He's got Bankz in front of him. Big knee right to the face of Trey Bankz. Here's the cover for the win. No, kick out. Big moonsault. Reversal there. Takes him down. Oh my God. Okay. I'm supposed to stay in character, folks. I just realized I literally see my favorite artist in my chat. That's awesome. But anyways, back we go. Big driver there by CJ Eddie. I almost called him Jones again. Now to the outside. Referee might be starting to count here. And reversal though. Big clothesline. Trey Bankz gets back going. Oh, misses the move there. Now off the canvas or the apron of the ring there by CJ Eddie. And now Eddie got him up. Bam! Big DDT. Paradigm shift. And he throws him back inside the ring. He may be looking to end this thing early. Back inside the ring though. Hurricanrana by Trey Bankz. Trying to keep this match alive. Oh, Bankz. Oh, he's got him. Oh, he had him in a camel clutch, but instead, Eddie had the ropes. Bankz now trying to go to war. Combos here. And now a Thesz press taking down Eddie. And now goes to the cover. This could be for the win here. And no, with a kick out at 1. Trey Bankz continuing with the assault. Shot after shot. Another big shot right to the face of Eddie there. Oh, he's continuing the assault here. Down on the mat with ferocious punches. Bankz back to his feet. Another combo coming. Oh, he gets caught though by Eddie. Eddie with a reversal. Turns it around. Stunner! For the win. Here's the cover. 2. No! Kicked out at 2 by CJ Eddie. Off the ropes. Sling blade. Eddie now trying to finish this matchup. Phenomenal forearm. He's fired up. He's ready to end this thing. Trey Bankz needs to be careful, but CJ Eddie may have the finishing touches. Big knee to the face of Bankz. Top rope goes CJ Eddie. Double stomp from the top rope. Oh, he gets him down to the floor. Where is he going to go now? Oh, what's he doing here? Oh, no. Oh, no. He's not thinking. Oh, no. God, Lord, he's using the metal pole to his advantage. And now the top rope. CJ Eddie continuing the assault here. Oh, but he missed. A big miss by CJ Eddie. But he still has the advantage. He's going to toss Trey Bankz away. Ref is at 4. They got to get into the ring before the 10 count. Eddie with Bankz trying to throw him back inside the ring, and he does so. Bankz trying to get back to his feet. Eddie though with a big kick. Eddie with Bankz. Oh no, here we go. What's he thinking here? Wrench that arm. He's in the corner. Bankz though with a counter. Bankz! He's got him! He's got Eddie! Canadian Destroyer! The cover for the win! Can Bankz pull the upset? No, he can't! The kick out! But he may not be done! He's got him up! Oh, he slams him down with a package! And now, looking to put a second finisher up! Oh! Slams him down! Cover for the win! And Trey Bankz gets the win! What a match! What a match between these two! Unbelievable! Well, a big moment there for Trey Bankz, yep. As he gets the win. And I will say, it was a hard-fought victory. And now you see CJ Eddie back on his feet. Now he's looking to go inside the ring with a microphone. Victor, I know you and me have gone through a lot in the last couple of weeks. But you hunting me down has only gotten me stronger. You trying to get in my head after the things I have done to James Franks and Orochi Lee, and now you're hunting me down and thinking I am a man who needs justice. You want to play on your terms. You want me to try and find any way to forgive myself. There's no man that can forgive a psycho killer. Victor, I challenge you to a match at Battle of the Brands. If you want to show why I deserve justice, then you will serve justice at Battle of the Brands. I don't care what match you choose. I don't care what stipulation you choose. I will beat you at Battle of the Brands. And I will continue with my own thoughts, my own ideas, and the way I'm supposed to fight. And if you hate that so much, then stop me before I get more and more dangerous. Oh boy. The lights have went out. Wait a minute. Where did CJ Eddie go? CJ Eddie just disappeared. A very weird situation here, folks, as CJ Eddie has basically disappeared. Very confused about what we just saw there. He called out Victor Lunam and saying that he wants to challenge him at Battle of the Brands, but he doesn't care what stipulation. Well, I guess Victor Lunam heard the message and decided to say, well, if that's the case, then you're going to learn very hard what kind of match I want. It could be something out of his books. It could be something we have seen before. But who knows what to expect, as we are getting word that something is happening backstage. Hakeem, we gotta talk. You, these last weeks, you decided to screw Orochi Lee out of Gold Pod, and you managed to get to Triple H for this? Are you serious? So, are we joining Triple H now? Is that what you want to do? Because I'm not down with that. I don't want that. Nobody in Bullet Club wants that. So why in the world do you want to team up with Triple H? And are you with Triple H? JD, let me tell you something. I'm not working with Triple H. I am not helping Triple H. I didn't even know what Triple H wanted. All I wanted was to make sure Orochi Lee was never getting to my title. I am Bullet Club for life. And you should know that. And you should have known that when I took over. And since you have been here the longest out of anybody, you should know how much loyalty means to me, especially in a situation like this. Very hot situation here for the Bullet Club. Wait a minute. That's that's Keith Warner. Keith Warner almost like spying on Bullet Club or Hakeem. That is very strange. Well, I mean, the Bullet Club is still trying to decide on what is best for business. And of course, everybody knows what happened on Monday night after Sensei Ryuga attacked Khalil Percy for absolutely, well, what people would think is almost no reason. But something is going on with Bullet Club. But speaking of which, folks, coming up next, Bullet Club will have all members, Hakeem, JD, and Avante, as they take on former members, Shady McGrady, Dangerous J, and of course, EK Show, who is tagging along with Dangerous J. This, folks, should be a good 6-man tag team match as we head down to ringside for this tag team match. Here we go, folks. The following contest is a 6-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of, give me one sec. At a combined weight of 677 pounds, the team of Hakeem Richards, JD Chill, and Avante Blake, the Bullet Club. Well, Hakeem Richards did say that he is Bullet Club for life. Because of course he is now having Avante Blake and JD Chill with him in this 6-man tag team match. The former and inaugural tag team champions are with the current LSL World Heavyweight Champion. And here we go. And their opponents. First, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 245 pounds, Tyrese Shady McGrady. Shady McGrady, again, former Bullet Club member, former friend of Hakeem Richards, and the man who has definitely learned the truth behind Hakeem Richards. But here tonight, It's not about the truth. He is here for this fight that he has with Hakeem. And who knows if Shady McGrady can carry his team or try to push his team to a win here tonight. And his tag team partners first, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 187 pounds, Dangerous J! Dangerous J, who was also a former Bullet Club member. He joined Bullet Club when he won Gold Pot and cashed it over Trey Bankz to win the LWA World Championship. Well, then he turned away from the Bullet Club after, of course, Seek and Destroy, where he decided to join an alliance with Garrett Hunt and Orochi Lee at Final Destiny. But of course, that did not go according to plan, as that just sprung Garrett Hunt into a situation where he has always hated Dangerous J since then. Now the question is, does Dangerous J take his experience that he knows of Bullet Club and use it in this match? And also help out his protege, EK Show. And finally, from Adelaide, South Australia, weighing 225 pounds, the EK Show! I need to go find everybody's logos back because I've realized I will have to download all of them to 2K26. So this may be a problem with us. But I will try my best to get everybody's logo back because I remember everyone's logo. Uh-oh. I remember what everyone's logo looks like. I just don't remember where I made it. Oh, that's right. Anyway, folks, we're underway, and it's JD Chill and Shady McGrady who begins this match. And it's an immediate kick out. Look at this, though. Oh, kick out immediately. Now JD Chill looks to get to work here. This is going to be hard to find everybody's logos and everything, but oh, look at this big punches up by Dangerous J. Oh, man. JD Chill continues. Oh, man. Drop kick once again by Dangerous J. Tagging in Shady McGrady, but now here comes Hakeem, and here we go again. Shady and Hakeem once again in the ring together. Oh, and Hakeem with a shot there. Now Hakeem once again. Here we go, attacking in Avante Blake. I don't look at this, the big double team move. And Hakeem with a running knee finishes off this combo. Shady, though, gets back inside the ring. Springboard. Oh, inside Gary. Found it. No, I found it. Oh. Oh, okay. Focus back on it. I finally found what I needed to find. Look back we go. Oh, big knee to the back of the head by Avante Blake. Tagging in Hakeem Richards once again. Oh, big combo here by Hakeem Richards as he puts Shady in the corner. And now targeting the leg. Now look at this though, Shady McGrady continuing. And running power slam. Now Dangerous J inside the ring. These two used to be rivals. And a drop kick to Hakeem Richards again. And dropping the leg on Hakeem. Now Hakeem though, oh, turns into a cutter. Had a fireman's carry instead he turns into a cover and now JD Chill back inside the ring. JD Chill, drop kick to Dangerous J.
The tag.
One cover. Alright. Back to focusing on the match here. Avante Blake. Blake, big move there. Now Dangerous J maybe a bit in trouble here as he tried to tag in Hakeem Richards, but Hakeem didn't even decide to go for the tag. Dangerous J counters with a clothesline. Dangerous J, oh, an overhand kick there. As in comes JD Chill. Dangerous J was too busy taunting there. Now a drop kick by JD sends a Dangerous J to the floor. Oh, and he takes down Shady. Classic JD Chill taking out the competition. Oh, he tried to go for a spear, and Shady turns into a cutter. That's going in the highlight reel. Oh, throws him into EK showing. Oh, atomic drop. Count of 8. And JD Chill back inside the ring. Tagging in Avante Blake as the Money Makers continue to try to work together at all. Big counter there. Tagging in EK Show. Big boot by EK Show. EK Show did a bit of taunting, but you better watch your back because Avante is there. He throws him to the corner. Oh, he might get punished for it, and he is. Moneymakers now working together. JD goes flying into EK Show. Now JD. Oh. Just trying to tag in Hakeem, but now JD decides to just take the walk for him. Dropping the leg onto his head. And now look at this. Oh, Avante with a misfire on the JD. And now look at this. JD talking a bit of smack to Avante. Say, come on now, that's just sloppy. Now tagging in Avante. Oh no. Oh no, they're looking for it. They're looking for the 1D. Shady McGrady breaks it up. EK Show breaks out of the hold. Now EK Show throws him to the corner. There's a tag. And tags in his tag team partner, Dangerous J. Oh, Dangerous J trying to go for something, maybe like a Cyclone Bomb or something. Avante though, big kick, massive lariat. Leg lariat by Avante. And now JD Chill taking him down, but now Avante getting mad at JD Chill now. Oh, big boot in the corner. Takes him back up. No, countered by JD Chill. Chill now. Drop kick to Avante. Takes him down. And now maybe looking for a big move. No. Countered by Avante. JD Chill. B-B-T. By Dangerous J. I don't know why I said JD Chill. I'm panicking. So much going on. Oh boy, here comes Shady. Shady's been waiting a long time for this. Clothesline of Avante to the back of his head. And finally he gets the last shot in the mid. Who's caused nothing but pain for him. Big drop kick in the corner of Avante. And now allowing EK Show, the young rookie, to do what he wants to do. Oh, but Avante catches him. Big counter by EK Show. Top rope. Oh, but he gets countered. Avante runs right through him. EK Show trying to get under the ring. But Avante Blake not allowing it. And now tagging in his partner again. Oh no. And now he's gonna eat another one. Another 1D. Excuse me. Oh. Shady McGrady breaks it up. And now JD Chill. God, this man has gone through so much punishment. Avante punches EK Show. And JD Chill once again. Frustration between Avante and JD. As both men are struggling to coexist here in this match. Oh, super kick by EK Show. And goes for a shot block there. Tagging in Shady. Shady with a hurricanrana. And he did not tag in Avante. Ref, are you blind? Does not matter. Shady. It's a going to Avante. Drop kick to Hakeem. Shady wanted to finish this thing. He's making sure every damn person in Bullet Club feels it. Blue Thunder Bomb to JD2. RKO to Avante Blank. Here's the cover. It's a slow count, but Shady gets the win. Oh my God, Shady McGrady just decided to lock in, bro. EK Show eating 2 1Ds, and then Shady decides drop kick to Hakeem, blue thunderball to JD, RKO to Avante. This match had all the highlights. What a match. What a match for these guys. Amazing work. Amazing. Folks, coming up next. Up next in our show, we have 2 more things. Death Dealers will make an appearance here tonight, as the tag team champs again know their opponent now at Battle of the Brands, but are not home free, as of course there's a looming threat of the Unstoppable Force. Let's hear it from them as they head down the ring. Damn, so I'm gonna have to remake everyone's logos. That sucks. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing at the time, the Tag Team Champions, the Death Dealers! Well, folks, there's the tag team champs. Of course, like I said before, they'll be facing the Black Ops at Battle of the Brands, as this team is going to be, I would say it's going to be a hell of a match. From once we get to it, but let's hear it from the Death Dealers. Black Ops, you've earned it. You've earned your way to a tag team match at Battle of the Bronze. And now you'll be going after our tag team championships. And that makes sense. Both of you have gone through a lot of hell from the Midwest hit list as of late. And now we must defend our titles. But of course, that isn't for another time, because right now we gotta speak on one subject. House of Force. We've already beaten you once. We've already established who the better team is in LCW. And now you want to proclaim that the house always wins. If that's the case, then maybe we just need to do one more match just to determine it. But I'm not going to be sitting here waiting to make sure that this entire thing is going to be waiting till next week. Maybe you want to brawl out right now. Maybe you want to come down to this rink and fight us, the tag team champions, and make sure the next time you see us, it's going to be with a black eye. But it's up to you if you want to step in the ring and mess with the best tag team there is in LSL. Now wait a minute. And here comes one of the House of Force members. It's Akira. Death dealers. We know how dangerous you are. We know how much you think you are the better team here in LCW. And yes, you may have beaten us once. And maybe you can be the best team. But here's one statement. We are not going to give up. We are not going to quit chasing you down. We're not going to quit chasing down the tag team championship until we have it around our waists. So if you want to fight us next week, we're on it. I'll go talk to Franks about it. But if you try and run your mouth one more time and say that you are without a doubt the best tag team here, then we will make sure that you do not make it to Battle of the Brands. Well, there could be a match next week between the Death Dealers and the Unstoppable Force if Franks wants to book it. But that's only if. That's a big, big if. Well, folks, it's time for a main event. It is definitely main event worthy. As coming up next, it is Riley Dawn and Orochi Lee. Both men have wrestlers in their corner, but only one man will walk out of this ring as the victor. It is the newcomer. It is the OG. Who will win this match? Let's head down to ringside and get this thing underway. Ladies and gentlemen, your main event is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Triple H, J1. Accompanied to the ring by Triple H, the LWA World Champion J1, and the LCW World Champion Jacob Case from Anchorage, Alaska, weighing in 207 pounds. Riley Dawn! Riley Dawn making his way down to the ring. A very, very sinister style. You see J1, you see Jacob Case, and you see the mastermind behind all of this, Triple H. The former general manager of LCW. And the man who has caused nothing but destruction in the last couple of weeks. Now the question is, in this match, does Orochi Lee get a win that he has been needing? Or will Riley Dawn stop and take control of something that is just getting started? And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by J.J. Guzman from Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 210 pounds, Orochi Lee! Jesus, holy voice crack. That hurt my throat in every single way. I apologize. Well, here we go, folks. It is the main event. It's Riley Dawn. It's Orochi Lee. It's a match that most people would want to see. We're underway. And immediately Riley Dawn with swift strikes to begin this match. Oh! And it's a blockbuster to begin. Orochi Lee, though, gets back on his feet. Moonsault immediately. Oh, God. Very aggressive strikes by Orochi Lee. And now heading to the top rope. The folks you can see on the outside, the two world champions of Triple H. Oh, big kick there by Orochi. Most people would say they're not the main factors, but they can definitely play a factor into this match, which is an unfortunate circumstance. Big knees to the back. Now look at this, though. A big knee by Orochi. Takes down Riley Dawn. Here's the cover. Kick out. Not going to get him easily. Now look at this, though. The referee being distracted with the fact that the turnbuckle was off. That's courtesy of J1. So already this Triple H group. Oh, reversal by Orochi. Orochi, big uppercut. Riley Dawn, here's the cover. Once again, and a kick out. Orochi, oh, misses with the moonsault. Just sprung too much there. And a big Ripcord lariat. And now Orochi to the top rope. Meteora off the top. And now look at this. Orochi Lee sunset flat to the outside. Power bombing Riley Dawn. Oh, delivers a knee to the ground. Dawn though back on his feet. And a double stop. Orochi's back to his feet. Oh, what a kick there by Riley Dawn. And now, oh, big kick to the back. And now Dawn with Orochi. Oh, good lord. And now look at this. Big knee to the face of Orochi. Orochi's getting destroyed at the moment by Riley Dawn. He is taking advantage of this match after being back and forth for a good portion of the match there. H-bomb. Oh, spear! Orochi with a spear and a moonsault. Here's the cover for the win. Oh, Triple H pulls the damn ref out of the ring. You son of a bitch! Oh, Orochi throws Riley Dawn. Oh, here comes Dawn though. 2 clotheslines. Takes the leg away from Orochi. And now goes for the cover. 2 kick out by Orochi. Oh man, Phoenix splash. And now looking for another H-bomb. Orochi is struggling. Orochi is really struggling now. Riley Dawn is taking full advantage here, but oh, Orochi Lee back to his feet though. Orochi in the corner. What's he got here? Oh! Right into the middle turnbuckle. Goes Riley Dawn. And now Orochi. Irish whip. Big kick there. Oh, and drops the elbow. Big strike there by Orochi. Big suplex there. Take it down, Riley Dawn. Oh! Clothesline! Clothesline! 2! No! He had it with the southpaw lariat. But now Orochi may be finishing it. No! Possum roll here. Covered by Riley Dawn. Orochi kicks out. Oh, look at this. Liger bomb by Riley Dawn. Uranagi. And now stomp it away. And bam! Stretching the leg of Orochi Lee. Riley Dawn to the top rope. Oh, he missed the frog splash. He went for the frog splash, but it didn't work out. Moonsault by Riley Dawn again. And now Riley. Oh, it's a Guri. Now Riley gearing things up and sending Orochi Lee and himself over the top rope. Oh, it's a Guri. And oh, look at this. Triple H once again. This time he's distracting Orochi Lee as now both of them are getting into a heated argument. And, oh, DDT. And now look at this. Orochi Lee throwing. Riley Dawn going to try and take the easy way out. Triple H just stomped on Orochi. Get this son of a bitch out of here. Oh, wait. What is this? Oh, Triple H has been ejected. The referee's had enough of Triple H. And he gets ejected. But wait a minute, that's a music familiar to most. And look at this, Jay Springs is here with a baseball bat, beating up Jacob Case, beating up J1. Riley Dawn watching the chaos unfold out. Once again, J1 gets another one, but from behind, look at this, Orochi Lee, Liger Bomb. Cover! And Orochi Lee gets the win! Unbelievable! What a match! Well, folks, that will do it. Here from LCW. Tomorrow night we'll be back with LWE. And then, folks, the road to Battle of the Brands will continue next week, as we would be only 2 weeks away from the big event. Folks, thank you all for watching, and have a